What is happening, everyone? Welcome to my live video series. And man, it's been a good day. Been a cool day. So let me tell you about the highlights of today. Is I got to do a lecture for therapy sites, and that was really awesome. I got to yeah, it was just a really good day. You know, no complaints. No complaints. Probably the biggest highlight is I got to have my staff meeting, and I'm so lucky that I work for a company where one of the highlights of my week every week is our staff meeting. Like, I just have such an amazing team around me that are all doing a really great job to just like, you know, when I was growing up, we had this phrase called pull on the rope. Like, everybody's got to pull on the rope. And I've got this really great team of all people pulling on the rope to make the projects and our company thrive and our projects really hit home and just everything go really well. So I'm super lucky. I'm super fortunate. And today was a good day, which is good because I'm a little nervous, man. Like, have you ever worked really hard on something for like a really long extended period of time, and then the time comes to see the fruition of your work? Like, that's where my team and I are right now. Like, we have been working on a project for over a year. I told you guys in a previous video that the project started with me talking about a problem in our field, and Anna Francis, who runs the company with me, really runs the company for me, had an idea on how to fix this problem in our field. Like, it's a real serious issue, and it's one of those things that's like, we don't have the resources to do that. We don't have the ability to do that. We don't have the manpower. Like, you don't have the ability to do it. But let's just see. And we kept like overcoming obstacles. We kept just kind of figuring out a way to do stuff. And then finally we get to a point where it's like, holy cow, we're gonna be able to do this. And we are ready to like share this project with the world in a major way. And I'm nervous about it. Like, whenever you work on something that long and whenever you work on something, it means that much to you. It's really scary to share it with the world and show people. And we're gonna show it to you next week, like just a few days away. We're gonna show you this project. You can see on my Facebook page, making a big deal about March 26th. So mark your calendar. I'm gonna jump on Facebook Live just like this, and I'm gonna share something pretty amazing with you. And I think it's one of those things that's going to completely change our entire field. And it's not a course. It's not like I'm going to show you this like this solution focused thing or try to get you to sign up for this solution focused course. It's not that. It's like a completely different project it is about solution focused professionals and making your lives as solution focused professionals in this field easier and making you better at your job. But this is not some hype over like, take my training. This is like a completely different thing. And I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Like, I've gotten a bunch of people asking me like, come on, what it is and what is it? And I can't say because it's something we have to kind of reveal so that we can make it available to people. But it's gonna be really cool. So I really need you to help me. I really need you guys. Anybody that's in this field, I need you to point them to my Facebook page. I need you to follow my Facebook page. I need you to turn on the notification for my Facebook page. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then after this is over, if you don't like my stuff and you don't like what I'm sharing, unsubscribe, unfollow. Like, that's fine. But I need you to like help me spread the word, because we have been working on something for, I keep thinking of exactly how long, but I think it's a year. I think it's right at about a year and a half, about 18 months. I have probably spent, I'm trying to think, in that 18 months, probably $40,000. A lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars, to make this happen. and I'm scared. Like, ugh, I'm like nervous. Is I just want you guys to love it. I want you guys to love it so much, and I want you guys to appreciate it. I want you guys to use it. And I gotta give Anna, like Anna did so much work in that time. Anna did so much work in that time. When I talked to her about like revealing this to the world, she was like, "I'm so anxious. I think I want to puke," and I felt so bad. You know, I just brought it up in a staff meeting without any like preparation. Like, "Hey, I think it's ready," and Anna was like, "I'm so nervous. I think I want to puke," and it's just one of those things, you know, like you've been working on something so long that means so much to you. It feels a lot like writing a book. Writing my books was kind of like that. Like you've been working on it for so long, and you poured your heart and soul into this thing, and you really kind of like your heart, your spirit, your everything is in those pages. When the publisher's like, "All right, here's the release date," you have this feeling of like, man, I want people to really like this, because if they don't, if they don't like it, it's almost like they don't like the most intimate, the most important part of you, like you itself. And that's kind of what this feels like. It's like, we want you to really, really use this, want you to really like it, want you to really appreciate it. Oh, Kim Stribling, thank you for saying that Anna and I were born for this. I sure hope so. But it feels like a big moment to us, and as a consequence of feeling like a big moment, it's like really want this to you know, be a home run for us. Really want you guys to experience this as magical. So anyway, I just want to be clear. Like, this isn't some hype. Like, and sign up for my new core. You know, it's not that. This is something that I think our field has needed. This is something I think our field has failed to provide. I mean, how many of you guys have ever felt like solution-focused therapists are like, they operate in the shadows of our field, and people in our field think we're weird, and you know, you have all these questions like, how do I do this as a solution-focused therapist, and how do I do that as a solution-focused therapist? And some of the things you guys are asking us to do, we don't really think that we should do. It's just like, and I think we've been left behind in a few areas of our field, and we've been spending huge amounts of money, huge amounts of time, bringing in resources to our company to kind of get things done. And then here we are at a point where it's like, we're about to share it with people. Hey, Keiko, oh, I'm so glad you can feel our passion for this. Like, it's real. It's absolutely, totally real. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday, right? You guys having a good Wednesday? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I had a really good one. Like I said, I got to teach today. Did a webinar for an organization called Therapy Sites. Loads of people signed up and got really positive feedback, and that was great. And then I got to meet with my staff today. And like I said, I'm so pleased that I get to work at a company. It doesn't even matter that it's my company, but I just get to work at a company where like the staff meet is one of the highlights of the week, because the people I work with are such beautiful souls. And the people that I work with are all like doing their thing and putting in the work, and they believe in the mission. You know what I mean? Like, I guess the purpose of like any company is to be profitable and make money and all that, you know, whatever. But our company is different. Like, we talk about our mission, and we talk about being good stewards of this field. We take our leadership position in this field very seriously, and we take what we're trying to accomplish within that role very, very seriously. And that's what our conversations are about. Like, we don't have conversations like, how do we make the next million? We have conversations about like, how do we touch the next life? And it's so cool to work for a company like that. And, you know, next week when we make this announcement, it's all about really how do we touch the next life, right? How do we make a difference in the professionals that we interact with? And I think it's going to be really, really cool. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to start rambling, and I'm just kind of getting you ready, right? I'm just kind of getting you ready. So please follow this page. It's a big deal. It's really important. Follow this page. Mark your calendars for March 26th at 4 p.m. Central Time. And follow me on YouTube. Share this page with your colleagues and your friends. That would mean the world to me. And turn on the notifications. And look, if after this it gets done, if you don't like my content, you don't like what I'm saying, you go ahead and unfollow me. Like, that's okay too. but I want to make sure that this message reaches as many people as possible, and I cannot do that without your help. So help me out, do those things, and stand by, because it's going to be one heck of a road over the next couple of weeks. So you guys have a good night. Love you. See you later.